Welcome to the world of amazing giant animals. Hi, Henry. Looks like you're having fun.
Hey, can't talk now. Rides to ride. Things to eat. Woo! Hey, woo!
The great genie knows all.
Oh, yeah! Come on, what's taking so long?
Sorry to interrupt your fun, little guy,
Hey, what are you calling little?
but we have a show to do here.
Not until I've gone on the super whirly quintuple loopy loopster. I can't wait. Rats.
They won't let you on the ride? How come?
'Cause I'm too small. That's why.
Never mind. You got to go on all the other rides.
But I want to go on this one. I wish I was bigger. I know.
Henry,
Just call me Lizardus Giganticus.
you'll never get away with it.
Oh, no? Watch me.
Henry, speak to me. Are you okay?
I don't know. It's all right, Mom. I won't be late for school.
Henry! Henry!
I'm going to play with the other big kids.
In your dreams, Henry.
I wish I were giant, like that whale. I bet he can go where he wants.
I don't think he'd fit on the roller coaster somehow.
Being big must be great. You can reach high things.
Let me guess. Like the cookie jar?
Your friends can always find you, especially in a crowd,
You can eat and eat and eat.
and never get full.
Best of all, nobody messes with giant animals.
Yeah! Know what baby rhinos do when they grow up?
What?
Anything they want to. That's why when I grow up, I want to be ginormous, like that guy. Hey, except maybe I'll be more polite.
You already have something in common with that elephant seal.
I do?
You're both immature.
Excuse me?
Immature just means you're still growing.
Oh, I guess that's okay then.
This elephant seal pup has a lot of growing up to do. Only the biggest males ever get a chance to become fathers, about 1 in 50.
Is that fair? I don't think so.
It's the way of the wild. But a pup like him can gain the weight of a grown-up man in just 3 weeks thanks to his mother's rich milk.
Wow, I'd give that milk my seal of approval. Keep drinking, kiddo. You've got a long way to grow. Whoa! Is the world getting bigger, or is it me?
It's definitely not you. That's a giant's castle.
This can mean only one thing.
Beanstalks? Magic? Fee-fi-fo-fum?
No! Giant food! Wow! Check out that egg! The duck who laid that must be Nah. That would be ridiculous.
If it's giant food you're after, you'll have to get past that guard dog first.
What? That big softy? No! Ooh, close! You really have to watch out for these giant animals! All right! Giant snack time!
Only one problem, Henry.
Yeah?
The giant's still eating the pizza.
Run away, run away, run away! Maybe sharing lunch with a giant wasn't such a great idea after all.
You got that right, Henry. You have to watch your step when you share a dinner table with a giant animal.
Come on. That tortoise isn't so big.
I was talking about elephants, the biggest land animals in the world. They need to eat and drink a lot, about a bathtub full of water every day.
Well, I hope he doesn't eat and run, or that tortoise is in trouble. Hey, watch your step, Bigfoot!
Don't worry, Henry. Elephants have sensitive feet. They can easily sidestep little guys.
Oh, lucky for us.
Their trunks are equally sensitive, helping them dig up minerals essential for their diet.
Part of this balanced breakfast. I've made mud pies before, but it takes an elephant to actually eat one. Hey, guess who's coming to dinner?
A family of warthogs and some buffalo. Competition at the water hole.
Fancy water hole. You get dinner and dancing.
Not for long. This young elephant is breaking up the party. An advantage of being a giant.
Even when you're a kid, you're a big kid. You get all the mud to yourself.
Size has other advantages. You don't have to be scared of anything.
I'm not big, and I never get scared.
Not even by a hungry lion? Henry? Henry! Where did he go?
Over here, behind the sofa. Oh, watch out, hippos, or you might be cat food.
Think again, Henry. That's what the lioness is doing. She knows that one of those hippos weighs as much as several lions.
They may be heavy, but she has teeth.
Well, hippos have even bigger teeth, and they know how to defend themselves.
Maybe hippos are tougher giants than I thought. Nya, nya. Scaredy cat.
It's not about being scared. It's about being smart enough to know when to eat and when to retreat. Henry! Henry! It's time for your news report.
What? Now?
Yes, now!
Out of my way! Journal lizard coming through! Tonight, Koibu promises to clean up its act. And elephants inspire other animals to eat grit. But now, our top story. A giant wolf has been spotted in the woods near Grandmother's house. A passerby, Little Miss Riding Hood, was skipping through the forest at the time. She claims the beast had giant eyes, as big as, dinner plates. All the better for X-ray vision. And a nose as big as, mountain. Yeah, that's it. And giant teeth, all the better for eating, whole dinosaurs with. Miss Hood escaped safely by distracting the wolf with a trail of gingerbread cookies and 3 little pigs. Well, looks like a case of his eyes being bigger than his stomach. You think they bought it?
You couldn't even give it away, Henry.
Rats.
Animals don't have big teeth for eating dinosaurs with, or huge eyes with X-ray vision.
Aha! But they do have giant body parts. See? Get it? See?
They have giant features for good reasons, Henry. Do you see?
I see long legs.
Uh-huh.
Strange taste in clothes.
Yeah.
And the world's longest neck. Say, it's a giraffe.
You're right, for once. Giraffes have developed those long necks to reach food that other grazing animals can only dream of.
That's one guy who doesn't mind sticking his neck out.
He has to. Treetop leaves are a giraffe's main source of food. Combined with one of the longest tongues around, a giraffe's neck can reach even the trickiest places.
He'll need a trick to get out of that twist.
They're necking, Henry.
Excuse me?
Necking. Males swing their necks at one another to decide who's boss.
So, how do they decide?
The one with the strongest neck wins.
Figures.
But having such oversized body parts can have drawbacks. With such long legs and necks, giraffes have to go a long way down to get a drink. It can be a pain in the neck.
Bad joke. Even I wouldn't stoop so low. People ran terrified as Henry Zilla crushed the city under his feet. Could no one stop this terrible monster? Only Dakra, fabled defender of the city, could save the day. The people watched in helpless horror as the two giants battled for supremacy.
What's the matter, Henry Zilla?
I stepped on a phone booth. Mommy.
And so peace returned to the city as the terrifying Henry Zilla stomped home to his mom for a Band-Aid.
Darn giant monsters. Who needs them?
Lots of people, Henry. For centuries, they've believed stories of giant dragons and fire-breathing creatures that live in caves.
Oh, come on. They're not real. Are they? Uh-oh. Did you say they live in caves? And breathe fire? Yikes! Dragon!
It's a Komodo dragon, to be precise.
Just for once, do you have to be precise? Look at that tongue. And those claws. Next it'll be breathing fire.
Not quite. But it's got a mouthful of germs and the world's worst case of bad breath. Just one bite from this fella could kill you.
Oh, maybe that's where the ancient people got the story from.
Could be, Henry. In reality, these dragons are giant monitor lizards found on the island of Komodo in Asia, where many dragon stories came from.
Wait a minute, you mean there are giant lizards? So there's still hope for me! I mean, if that baby monitor lizard can grow up into a big fierce Komodozilla.
If he gets the chance. Even other Komodo dragons know better than to get in the way of a large male. At 10 feet long, the adults can move fast, and they have a giant appetite.
I hope they can't climb trees.
Not when they're fully grown. That's why the young monitor lizards live in trees, feeding on insects until they're big enough to go for larger prey, like these Rusa deer.
Oh dear, oh dear, my heart is full of fear. I've got a hunch that you'll be lunch. So go on, get out of here.
Having fun on that ride, Henry?
Ride, schmide. Only I, the great Henry, can save us all from Dakra. I'll show him he's not invulnerable.
Invulnerable?
I'll show him
But Henry, I thought Duckra was the defender of the city, a good guy.
That's what he says, but I know different.
Henry! Henry! Oh, Henry, thank goodness you're all right.
Even better, I found out why Duckra was making all that fuss. He's a she, and she has babies.
I told you she was a gentle giant, but would you listen?
Hey, you can't take any chances when you might get stepped on by a 10-story feather duster.
Maybe you've learned a lesson here. Giant animals don't always deserve their reputation. For years, many people thought gorillas were dangerous killers because they didn't understand them.
Yeah, like King Kong. Boy, was he a bruiser.
I think he was misunderstood too. Real gorillas are gentle animals, and like humans, they're very curious.
It's my cousin Clive the chameleon. Hey, Clive, watch it.
He's not worried, Henry. These mountain gorillas in Uganda are plant eaters, not lizard eaters.
It's like they're watching TV.
Henry, shh, just watch.
She's going to kiss him. Make sure you're minty fresh next time, kiddo. Just kidding, Dad. Lighten up.
Give them a break, Henry. Gorillas may be gentle giants, but they're no pushovers. They're immensely strong, so you should have some respect.
I've got respect for any ape who's nice to lizards. Right, Clive?
What about sharks, though?
What about them? Excuse me, but there are some giant animals I just don't want to know.
Oh, go on, try. Make friends with this whale shark.
Oh, no, I'm not as crazy as that diver.
He's in no danger. The whale shark may be the biggest fish in the sea, but it eats the smallest things around. Plankton, tiny animals which live in the water.
So the biggest guys eat the littlest guys?
Yep, that's right.
Ah, come on! Why doesn't he pick on somebody his own size?
Oh, Henry.
And now, ladies and gentle lizards, it's time for Henry's Amazing Golden Gecko Awards.
And the winners of my all-time best amazing animal giant are... In third place, the giraffe. Perfect for reaching cookies on the top shelf, even if they have to do the splits to reach the milk. In second place, the Komodo dragon. This lean, mean-eating machine is one lizard you wouldn't want to meet in a dark cave. But my Golden Gecko Award for the all-time best amazing animal giant goes to... the whale! There are lots of different whales, but the blue whale is the most amazing and the shyest. So rare, she hardly ever appears in front of cameras. The elusive superstar made a special exception to collect tonight's award. Blue whales are the biggest animals ever to have lived on Earth, even bigger than any dinosaur.
Wow, that's big.
But don't call them a fish. No, no, no. They're mammals, just like you and most of our viewers out there. Blue whales also make the biggest noise of any animal, but they don't yell. They rumble. One big rumble could drown out a cannon blast. Handy when you want to call your friends long distance. But why bother calling when with a tail as wide as the tail fin on a jumbo jet, you can swim there in no time? With big bodies come big appetites. The humpback has a really clever way to catch its dinner. They start from the bottom and swim up in a circle, blowing bubbles as they go. They make a tube of rising bubbles that works like a net, pushing millions of fish and really tiny animals called krill to the surface. Krill are like little bitty shrimps, and whales love them. When the humpbacks reach the top, they open their mouths and scoop. So it's whales, those loud, smart, big-mouth guys with huge appetites. My favorite all-time amazing giant animal. At last, now my wish will be granted.
Still wishing you could be bigger, huh, Henry?
Yes, and you can't stop me. Oh, great genie.
Funny how much he looks like your friend Crab Tuesday.
Oh, great genie! Grant me my wish and make me a giant among lizards! Huh? Oh, some genie. I don't look any different.
But you are a giant among lizards. Next to those tiny guys, you look enormous, Henry.
Say, you're right!
After all, size is relative.
Yeah! Hey, cousin, how's it going?
Not that relative, Henry.
Oh.
I'm talking about being the big fish in a small pond, or the biggest termite in the termite mound.
Keep talking. I might be interested.
Termites are the great construction workers of the animal world, and most of them are tiny, except for one member of each colony, the queen. She's a real little giant, up to 50 times bigger than other termites. Her abdomen is the size of a grown man's thumb.
Excuse me. Abba-labba-da.
Abdomen. The queen uses it to produce an egg every couple of seconds. That's 36,000 eggs a day.
She must get tired of changing diapers.
Oh, she has thousands of worker termites to look after things and make sure she's comfortable in her air-conditioned chamber.
Air conditioning, huh? Well, I know what she must be saying then.
What's that?
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's
Henry?
no place like home.
Henry? Henry, are you okay?
Huh? What happened?
You knocked yourself out trying to be bigger.
I did? Ah! Giants!
They're not giants, Henry. You must have been dreaming.
But there was a giant pizza and a puppy so big you could... Oh, and this duck! She was huge! And that pizza! It all seemed real.
Well, animal giants can be pretty amazing.
They're not the only ones. Being big is all about how you feel. I don't have to be as tall as these guys.
What a great attitude, Henry. And so modest.
Besides, I'm a giant in my own field. After all, how many other world-famous lizards do you know?